Hey everybody, how you doing? It's been a while since I did a video. It's going to be a little bit of a rant. Um, there's a lot of people out there that are relying on electronic devices for direction. There's a lot of people that are in the survival community and in the prepper community that are getting the newest digital gadgets for directional information, things like that. And that's fine for now. Um, but at some point, maybe or maybe not, those things are going to stop working. Some of them use batteries. Maybe you won't be able to charge those anymore. Some of those things, you know, you're relying on batteries and things like that. Now, the rant I have, a little bit of a rant, is that's good for now, and I use my GPS in my phone when I'm going someplace that I haven't been, for now. But that's not to say that you shouldn't have an alternative way to find direction or um, just not rely on the electronics so much. Because if the point comes where there's not going to be any more of that, or the balloon goes up, there's an EMP, something of that nature, those things stop working. Um, and a lot of those things aren't as accurate as you think they are. Um, I was reading a few blogs on utilizing the electronic compasses, digital compasses, this, that, and the other, and even the compass on your phone, some of the apps that you can use for that. Some of those things are close, but they're not actually accurate, 100% accurate. What is 100% accurate is a compass. A compass and a map of the area, the region that you're trying to get to or trying to get from. A compass and a map. If you have the skills to read a compass and a map together, then you're never going to need the battery powered things that you have today to help you find your way. Um, if you don't know how to utilize a map and a compass, there's classes out there that you can take. There's tutorials that you can read that go into depth on how to do that. My suggestion is um, don't rely so heavily on electronics. Get yourself trained so that, just like anything else, if the grid goes down or something of that nature, the power goes out for 2 weeks, blah, blah, blah. Eh, just like you're teaching yourself how to cook without your stove, teaching yourself how to um, maintain your hygiene without the hot water heater, stuff like that. Also teach yourself how to find where you're going and get where you're wanting to go, and do it with the simple compass and the simple map. I say to you that I take a compass and a map of the region that I'm going to everywhere I go, because again, those things, and it doesn't take long to learn how to use those things, but you need to do that. A time may never come where you need to do that, but a time may come where you need to rely on that skill to get you out of a jam or help you find your way to where you're going. So again, just a small rant on the electronic compasses and things of that nature. Don't rely so much on those things. Uh, Teach yourself another way to figure out how to do that. Compasses, make sure that it's a good one. You don't have to spend $500 on a compass, and you can find a good compass at a regular magnetic north compass at any of your outdoor stores. You can also find many, many maps of your region online, at the gas station, the convenience store. They have maps. Go to, get yourself a road atlas, get yourself a detailed map. Start out with those things, and then train yourself once you've got that down to a science. When I was a kid, I know, but when I was a kid, we used road maps to get us everywhere that we were going. There wasn't any of the electronic GPS things when I was a kid. And then when I went in the military, they taught us map reading and things like that. But what you need to do is educate yourself on this. Educate yourself on map reading and utilization of a compass. And then if you feel like you want to go further into that, then you can get the topographical maps. You can get the detailed maps that are out there. But what I'm saying is to don't rely on electronics so heavily, because at some point that may not be an option. That's really all I got to say about it. I was reading something earlier. Somebody had one of these new digital electronic things, and digital compass, electronic compass. They had a regular magnetic compass next to it, and they couldn't figure out why the magnetic compass was going crazy and not pointing to true north when the digital one was. And the reason for that was you have all this metal and everything else in this digital compass that you have, and then you have yours, which is going like this because all the metal and everything in that electronic device. And then the comment I made was just buy a damn compass and a map. And there were several other comments. Move the compass away from the electronic device, which should be common sense. It's a magnetic north compass, and there's metal and everything else going on over here. So why would you put it right next to it? Get educated on map reading, and there's a million classes out there. If you're one of these people that doesn't like to read, then there's hundreds of tutorials on YouTube as well. So that's it. Just wanted to get you guys thinking about that. And man, a compass and a map is never gonna, unless you lose it or burn it or something like that. The thing is, to me, basically is priceless, because you're always gonna have it. It's never gonna run out of batteries. That's it. See ya.